Mikel Arteta, guys, is returning home to IBROX, and well, I'll tell you one thing, right? How the fuck's this guy still in a job at Arsenal? I mean, you could say they haven't backed him, right? Which I can accept to a degree, right? Because Arsenal are pish, and that's the bottom line. See what they were years ago. It's actually fucking sad, what's happened to that club. But I don't think Arteta should be in a job. Obviously, Arteta, former Rangers man. It'll be a cool action seeing him back. It's a shame only 2,000 fans though are in the stadium. Which, I mean, it's a fucking joke. Like, it is. I've made a bunch of fids recently talking about that 2000 gimmick. The other day, what was it? Was it the Kenny McLean fid? I think I talked about the fact Celtic won 18,000 for the Champions League qualifiers. I talked about it there. So if you want to hear a rant on the attendance figures, fucking go check it out, right? But we're here to talk about this pre-season friendly. Obviously, Arsenal off the back of that 2-1 defeat against Hibs. Watch the highlights of that game. I mean, Arsenal were shocking, didn't take their chances, and Hibs did. I mean, the first goal, goalkeeping wise, was it's just an Arsenal goal to concede. I mean, a bar the goalie, like, I mean, Arsenal were more or less playing a full strength team. I mean, there was Aubameyang, there was Partey, who else? I mean, there was loads of people in. I mean, Willian, I mean, not that Willian's fucking The Rock or something, but, he was there. Even though he was looking a bit out of shape, like fucking 99 Rock with a t-shirt on with his inflated fucking tits out. But, who else? Who else was in that? I mean, was Cedric playing? I mean, I'm pretty sure apart from like Saka and whoever else is like, got to the lap. But Arsenal didn't even have that many players at the Euros, so I don't really. I mean, we fucking had more players at the Euros than Arsenal, But aye, they get beat against Hibs 2-1. Pepe and all was playing. I mean, it was a fucking pretty decent Arsenal team, Fucking more or less full strength, bar a few. Like I think Shaka wasn't there, Saka, Shaka, whoever else might have been at the Euros. But for us, we played. It was a really strong team against Tranmere. We couldn't get across the line, which I think is absolutely shocking. But again, it's a friendly. I'm not going to. I mean, if that was like a second qualifier in the Europa League against a Derry team, we get beat 1-0. It's different gravy. I think you can go in the team, right? But I think certain people you can go into, like people who were given chances, Jordan Jones, that guy, I think that ship is sealed. Like, I think the guy is talented, right? We've seen that goal he did for Motherwell before him and Jordan Munson went to a party last year. I mean, that was a belter. I mean, there is no two ways about it. My voice is fucked. But, he's capable of stuff like that. He fucking, for Kilmarnock, he was brilliant. It's just never really worked out for us. I would much rather, like, no one can tell me that Jordan Jones is worse than Brandon Barker, but Brandon Barker doesn't mess about. He's a decent player to have. He doesn't fuck about and shit like that. And with Jones, he does. And I just feel like every time he's given an opportunity or he gets back in the fray with, like, Gerrard or whatever, man, he gets absolutely fucking... He just jobs it. He jobs his clean out. And, so it'll be interesting to see what sort of team this is, but the way I'm looking at it is, I mean, Hibs beat Arsenal. We are superior to Hibs. Arsenal are pish. Arteta looks like he's on the verge of killing himself there. And I think we'll turn up. I feel like we will turn up for the Arsenal game. Same with the Real Madrid game. I feel like for the Brighton game, that's going to be a bit of a job squad because it's just a day before the Real Madrid game. But I feel like we're going to turn up here. Regardless, we get against Tranmere. Arsenal, it'll be their second game of pre-season. We've had a couple, Partick, Tranmere, and now this. And I think after the Tranmere assault, there'll be a big response. While, compared to Arsenal, they're not exactly fucking... I mean, look at Arsenal, man. They get pumped, and you'd be like, "Oh, Arsenal need a response." It's never happens, man. Arsenal are pish. You know what? I'll go with 2-1 Rangers. I have no idea who will go with the goals, man, because anyone could literally score, guys. But anyway, till next time. Peace.